want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone for teaching us this truth. And I want to say shalom to the brothers and sisters that are in this truth. Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, man, we're back with another lesson. And this one's going to be titled, The House of Esau is in a Free-for-All. All right, and when you're in a free-for-all, okay, that means everybody is, in it for themselves. All right, no alliances. All right, and that's what's happening, man. It's a great separation. The house is being divided. All right, and why? Because ultimately they know that the law is on their tail. Okay, judgment is soon to, be passed. That sentence is going to be passed soon. All right, and they don't want no part of it. So they're blaming each other for the things they did to gain power, which was put Israel in slavery, right, and take their lands by force, right? Murder, rape, robbery, okay? But guess what? We have the facts, man. You can't escape your judgment, okay? Through biblical prophecy, okay? And through history, all right? Aligns together, man. History and biblical prophecy align together, and they both point the finger at you, okay? And we know this, all right? See, what's going on is that there's an indictment, man, all right? Trials in session, okay? And soon the Lord's coming back to pass that sentence, all right? And now y'all trying to snitch on each other, trying to get that lighter sentence, but Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua ain't coming back for negotiations. Yahushua is coming back to fulfill the prophecies that were written since the beginning, right? Okay? So there's no escaping this, man. There's no escaping your judgment, your fate, okay? Which is going to be destruction, slavery, and extinction, right? So let's get into this article real quick and then get into some scriptures. So this is from Natural News. And it says, fact check. Most U.S. slave owners, right, 78% were small hats. You know, the men over there claiming to be the people in our land, all right? And me and the brother were talking the other day, and he said if 78% were them, who were the other 22%? Of course, they're going to blame Africans and say it was your people, right? The black people, your own people sold you. No, those ain't our people, okay? That's the house of Ham, Hamites, okay? They sold the Israelites, okay? The true people, the true children of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, all right? But no, there's no blaming nobody else, man. It was all you. Okay? You know, one thing about Esau is when he lies so much, he cannot catch up with all his lies and he can't cover his tracks. So shit does not add up anymore. You know, like him calling himself, the Jays, all right? And this and that. But where are the other 10 tribes at? Okay? They never mention Ephraim. They never mention, it's always Levi and the other one. The one that they don't want you saying. Okay, so nothing adds up with Esau, man, okay? This is who we're dealing with. Nobody questions this man, right? Because to the world, white is right. Everybody else just shut up and listen, right? No, hell no, okay? We're the true men of the Lord, and we're going to speak out. And ever since the men of the Lord arrived on the scene, since 1 West, the elders all the way down, this place has been crumbling little by little, and we're at the tail end of that, man, okay? So it goes on to say, when most people think about slavery, their minds instantly rush to images, Salakia, of wealthy white landowners beating black people on plantations. The reality, though, is that the vast majority of slave owners in American history were small hats, you see? So they're blaming them as if there's a division, as if there's a difference between the ones claiming to be the people and the ones in America and Europe, wherever they at, okay? Australia, whatever, Canada, you are all from the same house, okay? You guys are everywhere. Why? Because due to your blessing, when Isaac said you shall have the fatness of the earth, okay, and you shall live by the sword, you pillaged and plundered everything, all right? Everywhere. You went everywhere stealing everything, okay? We know who you are. There's no separation. Now everybody wants to say, it was them. It was them. No, it was all of you. Okay? You guys are all from the house of Esau. You guys are all gonna suffer the same fate, man. Okay? Like I said, the Lord ain't coming back to negotiate. The Lord ain't gonna say, all right, well, you know what? You turned on them. You're gonna be my star witness. We're gonna give you a lesser sentence. We don't need you to be a star witness, all right? We already got two witnesses, which is the house of Judah and the house of Israel, man. The two witnesses. And guess what? Every other nation is also going to testify against you. They're going to be pointing the finger at you too. Okay? They're the only ones who are going to get a lighter sentence. They're not going to get the death penalty. All right? They're going to get hardcore bondage. Okay? And then go back to their own land. You are going to face that chair, man. You're going to drink from that cup. Okay? You're the children of the curse. And you're trying to deliver yourself from that. All right? But it's to no avail. Okay? It says at the height of slavery in the United States, a whopping 78% of slave owners came from small hat ancestry, not white. What the hell? Okay? One thing is that you people were the only ones that were marked with the mark of Cain. Okay? That curse, right? Of leprosy, a leprous skin. Okay? Nobody else. All right? So you guys are from the same house. Okay? The house of Esau. You're the only one who came out red as a hairy garment, okay, which means that your blood shows through your skin, okay? There's no difference. There's no difference between the small hats that claim to be the people. There's no difference between you over here in America or in Europe or anywhere else. You are from the same house, different tribes, okay? That house up there, the 48ers, the small hats, that's the tribe of Amalek, your head tribe, all right? And now you trying to throw them under the bus, right? Because you know judgment is coming. Nah, man, you guys are all the same people. That's like me saying, well, Puerto Ricans are the drug dealers, not Israelites. How does that make sense? When the so-called Puerto Ricans are the tribe of Ephraim. That's what you people are doing. So it goes on to say, Caucasian and non-48ers European, right? Even so, most Americans today have no idea about this because the establishment has been pumping out anti-white propaganda for many decades, blaming non-48ers, white people, for what primarily 48ers people were doing, okay? So you see, they're trying to make a separation between white Europeans and the ones that are here and all that to the ones that are in the land over there. Israel, you know, and of course there's a lot of them out here too, but they're trying to make a separation. Like, no, those ain't us, man. It wasn't us, it was them. Okay? But guess what? You guys are all from the same house, okay? That's why the Lord marked you with the mark of Cain. It's a mark to identify you. Nobody else has that mark but you, Esau. Okay? You can't separate yourself. There's a target on you, and that's your skin color. And we're not saying that every white-looking person, okay, is a Edomite, because we know the wheat and the tares. But what I'm saying is there's no separation between you, between Amalek, okay, and the Edomites that are over here, okay? We know through that mark, man. All right. So if you guys want to keep reading this, you know, you guys can go to Natural News, and it's right there's the title. All right. So we're gonna go into the book, right, of Genesis. Let's go to the book of Genesis, chapter 36, and we're gonna start at verse 8. Read that title right there.
There's a book of Genesis, chapter 36 and verse 8. Thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir. Esau is Edom.
See, Esau is Edom, and it says right under that, descendants of Esau, right? So it says, thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir. Esau is Edom, okay? Those are the Edomites. All right, go ahead.
And these are the generations of Esau, the father of the Edomites in Mount Seir. These are the names of Esau's sons. Eliphaz, the son of Adah, the wife of Esau. Reuel, the son of Bashemath, the wife of Esau. And the sons of Eliphaz were Teman, Omar, Zepho, and Gatam, and Kenaz. And Timnah was concubine to Eliphaz, Esau's son, and she bare to Eliphaz Amalek.
And she bare to Eliphaz who?
Amalek.
Amalek.
These were the sons of Adah, Esau's wife.
You see, so Amalek is those 48ers. But where do they come from? They come from Mount Seir, man. Okay, and if we know, right? Esau came out red all over like a hairy garment, man. Okay, matter of fact, we're gonna get that real quick before we continue. But the point is, Amalek, the head tribe, okay, is them 48ers that claim to be the people. Okay, so they're from the house of Esau. All right, the Edomites. Okay, these Edomites that are here is the same house of Amalek that's over there. All right, and we're gonna prove that. Let's go to the book of Genesis, chapter 25. Let's go down to 25.
There's the book of Genesis, chapter 25 and verse 25. And the first came out red all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau.
You see, and the first came out red all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. They never identified any other person in the Bible as red, because that was that leprous disease that the Lord marked them with. Okay, red. Okay, and there's no difference between Amalek and the people out here. Like I said, this is the nation. Okay, the Esau, Edomites. All right, like I said, you cannot run from that mark that the Lord put upon you, man. That is a target on your back, letting us know that you're an Edomite, especially if you're claiming to be Amalek, right? Or especially if you had slaves out here. Come on, man. George Washington was a slave owner. Okay, Lincoln, all them people, man. Roosevelt, all them people were slave owners, all the way on down. Okay, but now you want to turn around and blame just the 48ers. No, you guys are all the same house. Esau, you guys came out red like a hairy garment. Okay, you so-called white people. All right. So let's go to the book. All right, let's go to the book of Ezekiel. And let's go to the chapter 36. Let's go to verse 5.
There's a book of Ezekiel, chapter 36 and verse 5. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen, and against all Idumea.
And against all Idumea, okay?
Which have appointed my land into their possession, with the joy of all their heart, with despiteful minds, to cast it out for a prey.
And who's over there right now? Who has appointed the land, right, of the Lord, right? Israel, right? Jerusalem, right? Who has appointed that land, man? Who's over there right now? It ain't us, right? It's some so-called 48ers, okay? And the Lord tied them in with all Idumea, okay? So let's see if there's a separation. Let's look up that word Idumea. Yeah, let's look up that word Idumea and see if there's a separation between these people. All right. So Idumea, right? It's Salaki. Did I grab Idumea? Yes, I did. Idumea. Right? So Edom, because Idumea means Edom in Greek. What does it say right there? Edom, red. Edom, right? Edomite, Idumean, descendants of Esau. Okay? So, the people that identify with this description are Edomites. And who is in the land possessing it right now? The 48ers. Okay? Who's possessing America right now and how they get it? Esau. Okay? They're all Edomites. Okay? Idumea, right, means Edom, right? Red. Okay, so there's no difference, all right, between the two. Okay? So this is, this is the thing that Esau is doing, man. He's trying to run from his judgment. Okay? And they're like, you know what? Let's just throw them under the bus. Let's see if that works. Let's see if that buys us some time. Okay? You know, maybe we could escape into space, or maybe, our bunkers, they won't find us there. Right? As it says in the book of, I believe, Revelations chapter 6 and verse 15, man. Right? Where they say, let the rocks fall on us, man. Right? So they can hide from the face of him that sits on the throne, man, because that judgment is coming. Okay? So they're trying to hide. They're trying to separate. They're like, hey, man, fuck it. They're the ones who live deliciously over us, man. Because, hey, the 48ers are the ones really, in control of things. They're the head tribe. Okay? And then what a coincidence that they took on the name of the head tribe of our nation, right? You see? So they're like, hey, let's just throw them under the bus. Maybe we can get away with something, Maybe we could buy some time, or maybe they'll take it easy on us. Nah, man. Nah, that is too late, okay? Okay, because the scripture says if you didn't deal with mercy, you're not going to be dealt with mercy, man. Okay, ain't going to be no mercy upon the wicked, man. Ain't no peace for the wicked, man. There's going to be nothing but destruction, okay? Slavery and extinction, man. That's it. Ain't no separation. Okay? There ain't no hopping out the car after you joint venture in your crimes. Nah. Okay, that's it. Point blank, period. The law's coming down on you to execute judgment. All right? Matter of fact, let's get that. Let's go to the book of Isaiah. All right, let's go to the book of Isaiah, chapter 34, and let's go to verse 5.
There's a book of Isaiah, chapter 34 and verse 5. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment.
You see, so for my sword, right? The missiles, man. Right? The missiles is going to be coming down, man. Right? Upon all Idumea, man. They're going to come down upon Idumea. And who's that? We just read it, man. Edom. Okay? Esau. All right? And he says Idumea because a place is a people before it's a place. Okay? So wherever Esau resides, which we understand that Babylon's going to get destroyed completely and never be inhabited again, which is America, and Israel's going to be destroyed to be cleansed, right? In order for the elect to go back and the kingdom be erected. Okay? So the sword, right? The Lord's sword is going to be bathed in heaven, and it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment, right? Because he's been cursed since the beginning, man, since that snake in the garden, man. All right? Got passed on, right? That spirit came upon Cain. Cain got cursed, okay, with that mark, okay? And then he came back as Esau and carried that curse, right? Okay, so Esau has to face his judgment, which he's trying to run from, man. All right? Guess what? This house, the foundation of this house is shattered, okay? And it's just a matter of time before it comes tumbling down on all those that are left behind here, man. All right? So, we're going to go to the book of Mark, chapter 3, and we're going to go start at verse 23.
There's the book of Mark, chapter 3, and verse 23. And he called them unto him, and said unto them in parables, How can Satan cast out Satan? And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. And if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. And if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand, but hath an end.
But has an end. You see? But has an end, man, and that's what's happening. This house is divided, man, and it's not going to be able to stand anymore. Okay? It was the 48ers. The 48ers, nah, man, it wasn't us. It was you guys. Pretty soon it's going to be, you know what I mean? An in-house brawl, man. Okay? And that's what's going on, man. Okay, look at, soon we know Russia, man. Russia just came out and said, hey, the Messiah is a so-called Negro. Okay? Hey, man, all these things are coming to light, man. Remember, what's done in the closet shall be proclaimed in the rooftop, okay? Esau is being found out. Esau is being made bare, all right? Now he don't want to bear his shame, and he's pointing fingers, man. Damn, man. they figured this out, man. They figured out who we are. Okay, like I said, hey, what's that old saying? There's no honor amongst thieves. You see? So now these people are just like, fuck it. Let's just throw them under the bus. Excuse my French. Okay, let's just throw them under the bus. All right? Let's see what happens, man. It's like you in a shootout, and you grab your close friend because, hey, bullets are flying at you and you put him in front of you like, fuck it, I'm going to buy myself some time. Let him die. Boom. His body get hit up and you just take off. Okay? This is what the snake is doing, man, to his own. All right? But guess what? It's not going to work, man. Judgment is going to come upon the house of Esau. The whole house of Esau, man. Matter of fact, let's close out with that. Let's go to the book of, let's go to Obadiah, chapter 1 and verse 18.
There's a book of Obadiah, chapter 1 and verse 18. In the house of Jacob shall be a fire, in the house of Joseph a flame, in the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord has spoken it.
You see that? And there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau. You are all going to get rounded up and burnt, man. Okay? For all your witchcraft, all your deception, your rebellion, your strife against the Lord. Okay? What you did to his children. All right? And there's not going to be no escaping your judgment. It was the 48ers. It was you. It was whether you were French, Italian, whether you was Irish. If you in the house of Esau, okay, you're responsible, man. German, Russian, whatever, man. If you were part of the house of Esau, you were responsible for this, man. You're going down as a nation because the Lord is going to judge you as a nation as he did to Israel from the beginning, okay? Why? Because the Lord said, for the Lord has spoken it, okay? Whatever you are trying to conjure up is not going to work. The only thing that's going to stand is the counsel of the Lord, man. All right? But these are good times to see that our enemy is falling upon their own tongue, right? Pointing fingers at each other, man. A house divided is not going to be able to stand, man. The house of Esau is in the free fall. All right? So, Lord willing, this was edifying. And with that, we're going to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone for teaching us this truth. And I want to say shalom to the brothers and sisters that are in this truth. Shalom.
Shalom.
Abba.
Abba.
Kum Yasharala.
Kum Yasharala.
Shalom.
Shalom.